Good Sunday morning, everybody. It's going on 11:30. I am, as you can see, sitting on the steps right in front of the 302 Pro Wrestling ring inside the Delaware Auto Exchange Arena. Excuse me, the lavish Delaware Auto Exchange Arena in Felton, Delaware. Wow. Last night, thank you to the 302 family, all the fans, all of our friends who showed up, purchased a ticket, brought their kids, brought their friends. We really appreciate it. The atmosphere inside the building last night was amazing. So we thank you for that. Thank you to all the staff members we had, all the crew, the ring crew, the security, the people at the concession stand, our great friend Sharon Kinzer. We thank you very much, everyone. Beatrice at the front, at the ticket table up front, everyone. Thank you to the owners of the Delaware Exchange. I guess that's Bobby Bingo now. Bobby and Mr. Billy Bingo are the owners of the Delaware Auto Exchange now. So I guess I'm going to have to deal with them about having more 302 shows here in the building. So that was interesting to say the least. I'm a little sore. I apologize. I'm a little sore after what took place at the end of the show last night with Kindred and, of all people, Funky White Boy. But champ, because in my heart, you're still a champ. You had every right to be upset. So, and you apologize, and we're all good. Kindred and the VCA, honestly, there's some things you might have a right to be upset about, but you'll get your title match again. I let you know that. When and where might be a question mark. We might not be allowed back. But anywho, thank you. And to the people who were not here, if you're a pro wrestling fan in the Delmarva Peninsula, Eastern Shore, Atlantic, East Coast side, you're going to be seeing a lot of posts. You're going to be hearing a lot of messages, a lot of feedback about how great the show was. And that's not from me. That's from the people that were involved. From the locker room to the crowd. You're gonna hear a lot of great things, because this show was, I think, in my opinion, our best show we've had, and one of the best shows I've ever seen or been a part of, and I'm very proud, very, very proud of everything. Maybe I should do a general manager recap of the show. So let's see. We have a new 302 King Construction heavyweight champion, and that man's name is Dirty Sonny Deeds. As we speak right now, I cannot do anything about the fact that he is the champion, except his first title defense will be against the former champion, the Funky White Boy, and that will be on Saturday, September 24th, when we have Bash on the base at the Dover Air Force Base, and I'm pretty damn excited about that. We went into a little bit more detail last night. We're going to have more detail to come. It's absolutely free to the men and women of the Dover Air Force Base and active military. As last time I heard from our good friend David Sherrick, we had, and this was a couple weeks ago actually, we had over 100 RSVPs already from families. So it's pretty exciting. We had, and okay, it's his last name. We had an awesome, unbelievable, surreal even 302 Cruiserweight Championship tournament last night. These young men worked their asses off. And if you're just offended by the word ass, I apologize, but they worked their asses off. I couldn't be more proud of that. And the new Cruiserweight champion is a man by the name of Joe Kerr. And Joe Kerr and Ty Awesome went about a little over 15 minutes, I believe, in that final, and had this place on its head. It was unbelievable. It was. I'll put it up against anybody. It was. It told it a passionate story of two young men, driven. Both of these men have a bright future. They're already out on the roads now, starting to travel. Look out for them again. Promoters, if you're watching this, Ty Awesome, Joe Kerr. Also, the ACW Light Heavyweight Champion, Diaz. My brother, there's a reason why you're the longest reigning ACW Light Heavyweight Champion. Good stuff, man. Stan Styles. Isn't Stan Styles? Always a pleasure seeing Stan Styles, man. These debuting AC Wolf. AC, you made your mark here at 302. We're gonna have you back soon. Ryan Vox. Ryan showed a different side of him in the second round against Joe Kerr. Good to have Ryan though back where he belongs, right here with us at 302. There was a man that made a debut. We took a lot of risks last night. I took a lot of risks. I brought in some people that some of the casual fans around here in Delaware may not have been too familiar with him. One of them was a gentleman by the name of Aaron Bradley. And Aaron Bradley impressed a lot of people. Wow, I'm getting messages and all kinds of stuff. Aaron Bradley impressed the locker room, impressed the promoters, the owners, and more importantly than all that, Aaron Bradley impressed the fans. And they had a three-way with Diaz, Aaron Bradley, and AC Wolf, and that was pretty damn cool to see, man. That was a great match. The Shamrock Shooter, Killian McMurphy, made his debut, and had some people talking about him too. And if I'm forgetting anybody right now, I'm still half asleep and I'm embracing the moment. I didn't really sleep too much last night, so my adrenaline was jumping pretty ugly when it gets 410 Massive for the tag team titles, and the Dub Boys showed up as advertised. And there was a brawl between the Dub Boys and 410 Massive. I think there was 8 or 9 people trying to separate them. So they were at it hot and heavy. So they're gonna be put together real soon here at 302. Corey Castle and Kakoa. Kakoa showed, like he said, he's evolving. Kakoa showed a new side of him. He had tiki torches, headdress. It was awesome. It was a pretty impressive sight to see the entrance he did. And Corey Castle, always a pleasure to watch Corey Castle perform. He's very talented. And all he said to me before was, Kevin, all I want in pro wrestling is quality matches with quality talent so I can showcase my abilities. So we gave him Kakoa. And as I talked to both gentlemen later on in the evening, I said I could do easily. Would love to see a best 3 out of 5 from those two gentlemen. Very talented professional wrestlers, Corey Castle and Kakoa. Whether or not you'll see a best 3 out of 5, that's to be determined. We might not do that. You like the new hat? David Sherrick, 302 Promotions. David Sherrick, the camo hat. David, I think, came in here with like 2 or 3 hats last night. They were basically demos, and he sold them instantly. That's the camo hat. A lot of people were talking about that last night. So Kindred's upset. Funky's upset. Billy Bingo and his son Bobby have bought the building. And Dirty Sonny Deeds is left here with our championship. Casey Carlisle, Solo Darling. Solo Darling had that crowd going, man. They liked her. And Casey, as always, as much as I respect her, and as talented she is, she just gets under your skin, man. Casey Carlisle pulled that off, and that was a very good match. I kind of teased last night that we may or may not have a WWE creative member in a locker room, and I actually got word back that people said I was lying, and people said I was trying to start stuff, and just, working the internet. I got clearance so I can say it now. We want to thank Jimmy Jacobs for being here and being in the locker room, hanging out with us and watching the matches and everything and observing. The former Ring of Honor superstar. Actually, it's funny, it was a year and a half ago, I believe it was, in Baltimore. I saw Jimmy Jacobs perform one of his last Ring of Honor matches against Jay Briscoe for the ROH Championship. Very talented performer, always has been, and now he's working with the WWE. and the creative and the agents side there. So, Mr. Jimmy Jacobs, thank you for being here. It was great talking to you. We'll hope to see you around again. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm tired. I just want to come up here and be in my, I guess, second home, if you will, and embrace it, because we left here very proud of what we were doing. I'm 10 minutes in, so this is probably going to take forever to load. What am I missing about last night? Oh, the gauntlet. The Facebook Live, yes, the Facebook Live Fight TV gauntlet match was won by Born to Stand Out Franco Varga. It started off with PJ Parker and Louis G. Rich. We introduced the 302 family to Prefontaine. Mac Buckler, who got very good feedback, also Prefontaine. We took Rich. We brought a new talent. His first singles appearance at 302, Yams, the working man, who had that gimmick table rocking, by the way. Yams with an amazing, like, Vader bomb. It was Vader Splash, excuse me. We set up some new angles, if you will. I'm using that that word. I should have used it. We're setting up new feuds, if you will, new matchups. We brought in new talent. We took a risk. By God, I took a risk, and I think it might have paid off. You guys saw some new talent in the area. You saw new matchups. You saw some surprises. You saw amazing action. The Facebook Live an actual live was for that gauntlet match was about 300. And then, if anybody's noticed, because I know you have, because I'm receiving messages of it. It's not online right now. It's not on Facebook. That's correct. It'll be on Fight TV as originally announced. We're Facebook Live, and then we're making that exclusive on Fight TV, just like I announced. So, anyway, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for everything last night. You guys are the heartbeat of what we do, and my locker room. To you guys, to the men and women in a part of my locker room, thank you. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for making the drive here to Felton, Delaware. It means a lot because I believe in you. I believe in each and every one of you. To the ones that are usually part of the 302 family that were not able to make it or were not at this show, your spirit was here. We hope to see you. We hope to see you back again here real soon to perform in front of these passionate people. If you have any questions or comments, message me or make any post you want on the 302 Facebook page or directly to my page. If you have any complaints, let me hear them. If you got any things that stood out, let's hear it. Just tell the world what we do, and that's respect the code and have the best damn independent wrestling action we could possibly have right here in Felton, Delaware. Thank you, guys. I'm 13 minutes in. I didn't want to go that long. Thank you. We'll see. Talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.